Hey everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with the Cheeky Studio process. Today I am going to be using these two pattern papers from Paper House. It's from the color washed 12 by 12 pad, and I love the pinky purpley colors here. They're going to pair really well with the ephemera that I'm going to use from Cheeky Studio. So right now I'm just cutting a mat from my from that paper, that chevron paper, to go underneath my photo. I just wanted a little bit of lightness around my selfie here, and it does have a little bit of gold in it as well, so just a little tiny border, because the background here, even though it's kind of in the same color family and it's all the gold, is very busy. So I grabbed this fringe from Maggie Holmes' Willow Lane. It's the decorative fringe from that, and that was in the Cheeky Studio August 2018 kit. And then I'm grabbing my ephemera from the Notebook Nancy collection. So that was also in the August 2018 kit. I believe the ephemera is sold separately. I'll link all of everything that I use from Cheeky Studio in the description, so all you'll have to do is go there and you'll go right to the particular pieces you're interested in. So, and as long as I'm talking about that, don't forget that anytime you buy anything with Cheeky Studio and you use the code Kelly10, you'll get 10% off your order, except for on the kits. But the kits are on sale, I believe, for $19 right now. So that's an amazing deal. So if you're interested in this, and the August 2018 kit is still available, get it, because this is a very cool kit. This Notebook Nancy ephemera is awesome. So while I was talking to you, what I did is I glued down a glassine bag, just a miscellaneous bag that I had, and then I put two of those fringes, the pink fringes, on top of that. And then I started gluing down my Notebook Nancy ephemera. So this one has a couple of the girls in it, and I picked the one that looked the most like me, I guess, although there's another one with shorter hair that's on a tag that I thought did as well. But I really wanted kind of the pinky goldy colors in this layout. So I just grabbed, one of the girls. I grabbed kind of a planner notebook and then the camera, and now I'm working with some of the flowers from that Notebook Nancy ephemera as well. So this layout is going to be all about my one little word, and that's something that Allie Edwards does every year. My word for the year is reach, and I'm just using things that have to do with planning or everyday life that are in that kit. So the camera, because I take a lot of photos, and a planner, just and kind of a date book. I'm a massage therapist, so I run my life by one of those. And then I grabbed that smile cut apart, and that is from the Cheeky Studio Wildflowers cut aparts, that wildflower cut apart labels from the September 2018 kit. But again, if they are available separately, we'll also link those as well as the kit. I think that September 2018 kit is still available, if I remember correctly. So then on the top left there, I'm adding one of the flowers and like a little kind of envelope with papers and things in it, and then a cell phone. I then thought I better get my word on there, because that, of course, is what this is all about. So I have these foam alphas from Dear Lizzie. It's the Woodland Thickers from the Fine and Dandy collection. I'm going to have to create an R there, though, MacGyver an R, because I don't have any R's. All I have is a P. So I took I believe it was an X, and I'll create the other leg, because right now it looks like my word for the year is peach. So just getting that cluster down there with those three elements. All right, so I just kind of glued them, well, all together, the at least bottom two pieces. And then I'll go back through and make sure this all sits together right. And I did put a little bit of foam tape on the back of that flower just to give it a little bit more dimension. The cluster, I didn't do that with anything on the cluster on the other side, but I think they're already up because they're on top of the glassine bag and the fringe over there. So then I found this other smaller flower and decided to pop it on top there, and then I saw the yellow flower that matched that and decided to add that in. I like how that yellow gives it just a little bit of pop, and I know I said I didn't want to use that yellow tag, but here I think the yellow accents, or it acts more as an accent versus being as in your face as that tag would have been. Now, I could have cut the girl out of that tag, but I do like that tag and I'll use that eventually. Okay, so now I'm just working on, like I said, I think I used an X. I used an X or a K, I can't remember for sure. So now it reads reach. Now I do want some sort of kind of like shelf for that smile cut apart to sit on. So I have this washi tape from Recollections, which is Michael's brand. And I'm just going to add that in underneath here to give it a shelf per se. And then I'd forgotten to put this other piece on here. I knew I wanted to do this, so I grabbed that tab from the American Crafts Memory Planner collection, and that was in the Cheeky Studio 2018 kit, so I'll link that if it's still available. Okay, and then I decided that I wanted some more washi sitting under that dream bag, and I had another kind of purpley one, and it has a lot of pink in it as well, so it's going to go really well with these papers. They look like they're kind of made for each other, so I'm going to just add that in, and I was having a hard time getting that all straight. All right, and the other one is kind of more abstract. No words or anything on it. Okay, now I have it on the left side there, so I don't want it to be only on one side. So now I'm going to add it into the left side because it's on the right side. So I want to add it into the left side. And then I'm thinking about this and thinking I think I want a third piece of tape down here. So that's what I do. I just put it down there and add it in. It just kind of balances that off a little bit. So I'm just getting that tab on there properly. And I display this in the shadow box all year long and realize that that's not going to fit in there with that tab on there. So I think I'm going to like push the tab down onto the layout, or maybe just put it in the shadow box and add it in later, like at the end of the year. Like I just now I take this layout and it's always the first layout in my scrapbooks for the year. So okay, so now I do want something on that tab, and I always put OLW on these layouts so I know it's one little word. Not that I wouldn't know that because it's the first layout, but so I'm going to do OLW 2019 here so that it's apparent what this actually is for. And these are these little glitter letter stickers are from the Heidi Swap Memory Planner collection, the glitter letter stickers. And they're just a nice small glittery letter. Just going to add that all in, kind of get that straightened out a little bit. I think it wouldn't be so hard to get them on straight, but it is here. Okay, and then there's these little hearts, and I'm going to add 2 of those on the top here just to kind of get them, fill up that space in the top line, and then I'll add 3 more in each cluster just to get a little. I've got gold foil, but now I have some gold glitter on, so I want to get gold glitter down into the 2 clusters as well too. All right, guys, take a look there. I did add a third piece of washi tape on the right. Here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. And again, don't forget to use the code Kelly10 when you shop at Cheeky Studio. Bye!